Hello and welcome everybody. We have the NAEU patch notes for December 18th. This is the big Seraph release date. Let's get right into it. Enough prayers, let my sword answer. It is pretty much the Seraph release. You can watch the Seraph story trailer on the patch note. Also some commentary, well, dev commentary, combat trailer. This is all available here, or in the GM notes for the new class. A season character ticket has also been issued to all new adventurers. If you want to make her as a season, you can hold up to 5 tickets at a time. If you already have 5, you will not receive it. Then we have some general class changes on Valkyrie Wave of Light. They fixed an issue where the pull effect of the skill would also affect allies during Guild League. Valkyrie Prime Sanctitas the Enslar. They fixed an issue where the bound on last hit effect wasn't being applied in PvP. And on Wusa, they improved the effect of the Sovereign Doe Staff so that it no longer persists abnormally during certain skill uses. Then they've updated some Season Pass objectives. Going through it, it pretty much is now just leveling up your character and enhancing your Tuvala gear, also completing the Awakening or Ascension quest line, and that is pretty much it. Nothing too complicated anymore, no more monster killing, it's been simplified significantly. On the Seal of Journey, there's been some changes. They've added some Advice of Valks. They removed / changed the Golden Blessing of Agris into a one-time per family item. Then we also have some extra paints being available. Supreme Old Moon boxes, Mystical Powder, Secret Book of Florin, and Loot Scrolls. Those are always exchangeable. What has been removed is the Enhancement Kit, the Choose Your Artisan Worker, the Golden Blessing of Agris, Supreme Old Moon Scrolls, as always exchangeable, Mythical Feathers, and the Creos Choose Your Fruit or Traces boxes. With the season updates, all of your season characters will also automatically graduated today. If you were working on a season pass, you will get all rewards sent to your Black Spirit safe upon graduation. However, any items with enhancement levels were delivered to your Heidel storage, just so you are aware. Then they added the Choose Your Rare Hammer Box Challenge. This is pretty much from 340 AP to 385. Every time you progress to one of the new AP requirements, you will be able to get a challenge, which gives you a Choose Your Rare Hammer Box or 1,000 Cron Stones in case you already have it done. 9 times out of 10, the hammer is going to be more valuable. Definitely take the hammer unless you're deck everything, but I think then you're part of the 0.01%. Then we have the early progression item improvements. So this is the removal of Naru pretty much. So they removed all Naru gear obtainable from quests. They've adjusted the quests for acquiring Naru by merging them into a single quest, now granting Tuvala. They've updated the following season character quests as well to Tuvala accessories. They deleted the option to exchange beginner Blackstones for Naru gear from Fugar. And pretty much here we can see a reward. It used to be Pride Naru earring, now it's a Pride Tuvala. Also, for each item you owned, you got some money for the beginner Blackstones, Naru main, and sub-weapon boxes. And any Naru gear accessories you had were automatically converted to Tuvala. Enhanced items were changed to Tuvala gear with the matching enhancement levels. So if you had a Pen Naru, it was turned into a Pride Tuvala, which should now be enhanceable because we're going to get to it in a second. They've also changed to allow Tuvala gear to be obtained during the main quest progression. Applied the following changes to Tuvala gear now being available from the main quest. They also following the above change, they removed the items below from the main quest rewards. This is the Rugged Valley helmet, Roaring Magical Armor, Black Abyssal Weapon Box, and the Obsidian Alloy. They also changed the Tuvala weapon and armor enhancement materials from time-filled Blackstones to Blackstones and concentrated magical Blackstones. This change means we can most likely tap them even out of season. With this change, the Central Market registration for Blackstones, concentrated magical Blackstones, and sharp Black Crystal Shards has been reset. So here we can see the enhancement going still 100% up to about 8, plus 8, then it goes down a little bit. Then we have 3 guaranteed again up to try. And then Tet and Pen, you have a 7 and 5% at base chance with an Ancient Anvil of 4. This has also been adjusted here. They've also renamed the time-filled Blackstone, so that still exists. It is now a time-filled fragment. They've adjusted the use as following, so it can be used to repair the max durability of Tuvala gear or exchanging items with NPCs, and so they can no longer be used for enhancement. So pretty much we can still get our Advice of Valks, Valk's Cries, and Loot Scrolls through these time-filled fragments, but not use them for enhancement. Seasoned characters must use all time-filled fragments before graduating. A notification will now appear if you attempt to graduate while holding any. Time-filled fragments are also character-bound. So unless we can transfer the Tuvala gear over to that the season character, we might not be able to repair it without memes, but we should be able to enhance it up if we don't have a full set. Also, they changed the following boxes to now be opened by both normal and season characters, so gear obtained from these boxes can be equipped by any character. This is pretty much the Tuvala main weapon, sub-weapon, and awakening boxes, and also their upgraded versions. Same thing for the accessory boxes. Sorry. We just accidentally jumped. They also changed the Tuvala boxes and accessories to now be purchased from the NPC in major cities and towns. Tuvala weapons and defense gear are 100,000 silver, and Tuvala accessories 500,000. This is pretty much from every single blacksmith. Then they also updated the icon for the Thresher Shark, which is a tiny thing. Monster-wise, we have some big changes on dungeons and Dark Rifts. So first off to the dungeons, they deleted the normal and season difficulties. Atoraxion on normal servers now has the same difficulty as it used to be on Elvia. They deleted the party matchmaking feature for normal difficulty. It's also changed that the entry button for each biome's cradle via the Soul Magia is no longer displayed on season servers. They deleted all monsters and NPCs from the Elvia realm, and they changed certain title requirements due to the adjustment. So this is pretty much just a downgrade or simplification. They also updated the item descriptions for the Maha's fragments following the removal of the Elvia difficulty for Atoraxion. So they've deleted the exchange option for the Maha's fragments and gold bars at the old moon managers. They changed the Maha's fragment to be sellable at NPC shops for the 10 million silver directly, and they added the Maha's fragment to the old moon shop in each town for 10 million silver. This is going to be relevant in a little bit. They also changed the Orzekia monster zone to a normal server and adjusted the locations of the following related quest cutscenes and NPCs. So effectively, if there was a quest on the location, it's been moved. They've also changed the weekly quest system for the Atoraxion rewards. You can now progress and complete these region quests in the following areas of each biome: Garden, Cradle, and Paradise. If you've accepted a region quest, it will be completed once you defeat the boss and collected the required items. And they changed the Key of Dawn rewards to no longer be obtainable from bosses following the quest progression changes. If you had any keys that were paid out by PA. Also, the Atoraxion Subjugation Quest rewards will be available once per week, so no longer tag runs, and they increase the reward amount. So overall, we're going to be going into that. So Valmakea, we have base Debo drops, upgraded compass is still on it, Valha's Dawn, and the standard Black Spirit Claw piece, and Yona's pretty much no change on these. Then on Secret Kea, we have up to Pry Debos, and Rich Merchant Ring is still present here. Fragments of Deep Seas are still in here, but Abyssal Essences, nothing too crazy. No real big changes, some slight adjustments on the Dekima. Then we have the Yolonakia dungeon going up to Duo Debo drop. This is up to, so no big change. It still drops the Merchant Ring piece, and also Dekima also been adjusted. And then finally we have Orzekia giving up to Tri Debos, with Valha's being still there, Gems of Void, and the Merchant Ring, respectively. As far as I know, this is the Sakraya Merchant Ring in Secret Kea. The Yolonakia should be the Crypt. I think it was Crypt, but I'm not 100% certain. And the Orzekia should be Olin's. So if you are wondering. They've also added items that can be exchanged for the Kima Token of Oath. So for 200 tokens or 500, you can also get a 100 or 150 stack. But to be honest, the memory fragments are usually the best value. They also updated the Atoraxion Quest group name. So pretty much on the 5-person co-op has just been changed to The Last Stronghold. They've also changed the name of and acceptance requirements for Orzekia daily quests, effectively just removing the Elvia. For the for the Orzekia monster zones, they removed the Elvia related side of it. They changed the entry item for the Marni's Realm from a Gem of Void to a Maha's Fragment, which means if you go to the dungeons, you can get in for quote-unquote free, while otherwise you can buy it from the local Orzekia in the Marni's to enter the Marni's Realm. So there is a person to purchase it from the Solmagia. And they adjusted the monster spawns so that monsters now only appear in Marni's realm, making progression through the Orzekia main questline and boss subjugation content smoother. Monsters will also no longer spawn in other locations, and the Solmagia will appear near Orzekia in the Marni's realm as a shop. Then we go to the Dark Rifts. The Dark Rift loot has been updated. If you did them prior to today, they have also been fully reset. I hope they also reset if you didn't do them. They've removed the Box of Howling. Pretty much all the boxes have been removed. You will now receive 100 Cron Stones as a guaranteed reward, and defeating the Dark Rift boss Farid now gives you a chance to obtain the latent boss aura and concentrated boss crystals, and reward items for each boss have been adjusted. So overall, we have Red Nose being here. All the stuff is the same, some latent boss aura possible. We still have the Dawnstone, Artifacts, Rich Merchant Ring, which is the Sakraya one that I do know. Overall, nothing too crazy. The main thing is the 100 Cron Stones being added. Similar thing for Beg, Muskin, Dim Tree Spirit, Farid with the, of course, added latent and concentrated boss auras, and the IE Griffin, same thing again. Then we have Quest and Knowledge changes. In the main quest rewards, they've adjusted the combat XP gains. So if you level your character all the way through the Medaya, you should now reach fully level 60. This has pretty much been adjustment. So if you completed Calpheon, Hero of Calpheon, you should reach level 56. And then if you complete the quest line to reach 56 and Map of Eternal Winter as equivalent. And then if you complete Medaya, Reliving the Darkness to reach 60. So when starting level 51 Medaya, Dark Energy That Looms, or Dark Energy That Looms over Medaya at level 56. They've also added Blackstones and Concentrated Magical Blackstones rewards to main quests. This has pretty much been added throughout. So the main quests are get Blackstones from Serendia, Calpheon, Mountain of Eternal Winter, Land of the Morning Light, and Special Growth. And the Concentrated is available from the Medaya 1 and 2, Medaya Reliving the Darkness, and Special Growth from Fugar's Memorandum. They've also changed the recovery potions obtained during the main quests. So from the HP Potion Small and HP Potion Medium, they've now been changed to Instant HP Potion Extra Large and Instant MP Potion Extra Large. I mean, they still won't really sell, but hey. Then we have a big change on the Abyss one, the Magnus. You pretty much get access to it now the moment you've started the Magnus questline, so you only need to partially complete it. So now you can proceed with the main quest, the Magnus, in return for your help after finishing the Magnus Singularity of Truth. Completing this quest grants you the knowledge in return for your help. And after completing this, you can proceed with the following quests that grant Abyssal Legacy and choose your pen boss gearbox, the Magnus Abyssal Revelation, and Chest from the Abyss. Adventurers who have already completed the Magnus quest can acquire the knowledge via the Black Spirit. And if you have the in return for your help knowledge and the geographic knowledge of a major city with an abyssal well, you can use the well in that location. So pretty much once you've done this part of the quest and then visit the town, it should unlock the location. If you have both the in return for your help knowledge and the geographic knowledge, you can unlock the town's remote storage feature by speaking with its storage keeper. And they also fix certain dialogue in the quest. Why don't you do it yourself? And as an alleviation, they added new titles that can be earned throughout the Magnus main questline. Adventurers who've already completed these quests can also claim the titles via challenge. First-time quest completers can collect them in the challenge as well. So pretty much we have linked up Balanos all the way up to Morning Light. And then after the Magnus Morning's Breeze, you get the title, the Magnus. They also added a new subquest in Heidel, available from Lara once you complete both the Seraph Ascension questline and the Idana's Orbita main questline as Seraph. They also added the Ashen Wing title, which can be obtained by progressing through the Idania's Orbita main questline as a Seraph. They've also updated some dialogue lines in the Orbita main quest, and they updated the knowledge entry, the Chosen Vessel. System-wise, they changed the Black Desert launcher icon, nothing too crazy, just for Seraph. Web, they also added Seraph to the class introduction on the overview section. They fixed an issue where some options appeared untranslated in the region's selection list during the find account process. They renamed the Acoin category in the account information purchase history to Acoin purchase history, updated the console homepage link, and they improved the community forum so that clicking on an image with an embedded link now takes you directly to the link instead of opening the image preview pop-up. Then we have some more translation fixes. So they standardized the name of the Shroud Knight armor across all classes. So it used to be the Shroud Knight's armor costume and the Shroud Knight's outfit. It's now just Shroud Knight armor costume. They also corrected the names and descriptions of the freed magical weapon and armor items. So now it's freed magical gourd, freed magical gumbaya and gravity cores, and freed magical is the freed magical armor. Grana City has now also been renamed to Grana only. That is a little bit of a change. Then we have some general fixes and changes, nothing too grand. So they fixed an issue with Death Pivot would not appear in the skill guide after boarding a Panok. They fixed an issue where the minimap where Bugpost C showed land instead of sea in the topography. This has actually been a really long time. They also fixed some specific windows at Calpheon's Southgate Tune, which could not be opened. They fixed an issue where War of the Roses description was missing from the Odalita 1 server details. And they fixed some issues where item descriptions overlapped in the fish tank. And some general shadow fixes at OV Academy. I wonder if the Gates shadow got fixed. They also fixed an issue where the past records were displayed for alliance contracts. And they have some general gamepad mode fixes. Going into the events, we have a new class, Seraph Share Your Moves. From now until December 31st, you can choose your topic guide, Seraph skills, or Seraph content. So pretty much PvE, PvP content. You can write and submit your guide. You need to make sure your post title starts with region, Seraph skills, or region Seraph content, depending on your chosen topic, and share it in the tips and guides forums. Your guide must include both an explanation and a video or GIF. Posts that don't match the event theme or are missing required elements will not be considered, but otherwise, for participation, you get 100 crons, some enhancement help kits, Blessing of Valor, and Blessing of Life, which is the 3-hour buff items for Seraph's release. And then we also have for the best guides, they also get a 30-day Blessing of Old Moon pack. Continuing on with the Seraph, we have Seraph Shines on your screen, also running till December 31st. Pretty much you set Seraph as your background on your PC or mobile device, screenshot of Seraphs taken in Black Desert or OK, captured the Seraph you're currently leveling or you're with friends, or official Seraph images are also okay. Pretty much you can use these, you may take a screenshot, and then you upload it to the art and media event forum. You need to put in the region again and Seraph tag when posting, and post missing the tag may be excluded. And then again for participation you get the Divine Blessing of Valor and Divine Blessing of Life. Moving on further, we have the Seraph Twitch drops. These will run till January 1st. Watch 60 minutes pretty much every day. You get the 5 Seraph sigils. And then we also have watch 120 minutes to get pretty much across different days, up to 14 days. Different rewards ranging from Cronstones to Dreamy Enhancement Help Kits. Some Divine Blessings again, more Cronstones and Loot Scrolls, and a 150 stack at the end. So pretty much watch any Black Desert broadcast. I hope I would be really happy if it is me, but otherwise there are plenty of streamers. Definitely just look in the category, you'll find somebody easily. Then we also have the new class PvE Gather Fish for Seraph Sigils. So pretty much a token drop again. We have this running till January 14th. You also get some from Challenge every day for 30 and 60 minutes playtime. And you can get some Seraph Adventure support items and some extra decorations, including the Sacramentum Salutis and a title, which I saw earlier, the Hand of the Divine. So pretty much standard exchange box. There is some highlights here. We obviously have 1000 Cronstones being here. Choose a Resplendent Storage box being back again. We also have always exchangeable for the 11 Cronstones for 10 tokens, so 11 to 1. 11 to 10. You get one extra. It's kind of funny, but hey. Then we also have the standard rewards. There is also a Choose Your Pet box, which has a Polar Bear, Pudgy Llama, Snowy Rory, Shootout Courier, Kunit Search Dog, or Black-Coated Dog, or the Black-Coated Cat. Definitely some nice rewards in here. Definitely try to get your sigils going. Then we have Seraph Challenges and Season Ticket. Pretty much you get your free Season Ticket. This is just a reminder. But they also added up to 3 more character slots. Also, if you level up your Seraph to level 61, you get some extra rewards. Pretty much across the board, just standard rewards. But here we have some XP scrolls. Celestial Calling Horn for 15 days. Advice of Ops 50 and some extra loot scrolls. XP scrolls and loot scrolls. 56 loot scrolls and XP scrolls with some food and perfume and a 60 stack. Reach 57, same thing again with the travel kit being doubled. Then we also have 58 for a 70 stack and some more XP scrolls. 59 stack. Enhancement Help Kit, Artisan's Memories. And then we have another Residence Decor at level 60. The Ludicium et Purgatum. Oh, I definitely didn't take my Latin. And some Divine Blessings being given again. So overall, if you reach level 60, this will all be yours. You can do it in season or out of season, it does not matter. You can even use a Petrugia's Pocket Watch to unlock everything, but it does need to be taken into a Seraph. Then the Calpheon Ball login rewards are starting today, or are starting tomorrow, running to February 25th. They won't run as long, it's 21 days, but they will be available if you miss a few days, you can catch up. This is going to be up to 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 crons. We also have another hammer, I think, in here. Was there another hammer? No, a 200 stack, another 200 stack, and some dim hungers, mythical sensors being in there again, and a 250 stack. Still some pretty nice rewards. We already knew this was coming. Definitely try to grab those. Then a small thing, Black Desert x Crimson Desert. If there will be a pre-order bonus, we saw this during Calpheon Ball. This is another reminder from PA. So you can get into the pre-order. Wait, does it say how long? Let's just quickly look. Pre-order event. They don't have a date. Well, the rewards will be distributed March 19th. The rewards include Ashen Crow horse gear. This Spartan can be equipped by Ardonaut, Mythical Ardonaut, and Crocodalo. As an all-in-one horse gear set, it occupies all gear slots at once. This Barding cannot be dyed. Its effects are the same as the other exclusive Bardings for Dream and Mythical Horses. There is the skill learning chance, max HP, and all the other stats on it. You also get another Dream Ardonaut box. So it actually is a tier 9. Initially, it sounded like it was going to be a mythical Ardonaut. Then we have a tier 4 pet, the Golden Star being provided, which has death penalty resistance. And then the Golden Star statue, which is the dragon statue for the residents. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it does look good, but the fact it's undieable is a bit of a letdown. And the fact that it actually goes on your slot that overrides everything is quite crazy. A bit of a surprise that it's an actual gear piece and not a pearl visual. But I mean, hey, we're gonna see. Oh. And then we're already in the Pearl Shop update. So we have some 10% DC coupon and Pro Box. So effectively 10% discount coupon with the Pro Box, and a 20 and a 30, depending on the box you get. But I think the 1+1 is still running, so that might be a little bit better. Then, of course, we have Seraph's Ludicium, which is her premium outfit, which we've been shown already. Then we have her also receiving the Academia, Rose Noir, Memento Mori, Medea, Enslar, and of course the underwear pack, very important. We also have the hat pack being provided for her, and the accessories pack. Further accessories being added as well. Then we have the Forge Your Path, the Elian's Calling pack, effectively Blessing of Old Moon with a Resplendent Journey box and a 15% discount. And the return of Seraph's Conviction Crests, effectively another exchange item. Get 4 and you get the Margaret Brand's weapon box, which you receive all of the following: the Margaret Brand's Sacramentum and the Clavis. The fact that it's another title and item exclusive is kind of bothering me, but I mean, hey. Effectively, we see the Sacramentum being shown here, so it is a unique skin for the Greatsword. Extra tokens will be removed again. You have the Seraph Conviction Crest being added, of course, through a few packs again, including here, Elion's Night Pack, Choose Your Premium, Wait, and Resplendent Journey, and also one outfit of choice, including Seraph Enslar. We also have another one for 2 crests, another one for 2, one for 1, which is just a weight pack. Then we also have the Radiant Treasure for a 2 pack, which is unavailable in Belgium and Netherlands because it's a RNG box. It's kind of weird that they're adding this again, and even more with exclusive things. I might grab the weight one and just slap it on my favorite character and just call it a day. I hate the titles being behind Pearl Shop, but it'll only change if we don't buy in too much. Deadeye also has received the Yanara's headpiece. We also have the character slot expansion coupon being 50% off. Season character ticket being also 50% off. The loyalty character slot has returned for now. This is going to be back until December 31st. Loyalties will be resetting end of the year anyway, so I would definitely grab this. And then we also have the Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chest, 1+1, which again is a Gamba box. Then we have another one here, and another 20 box Gamba, which has the Faded Golden Seal, which we're probably going to see in just a second. Big Gamba boxes again, Novice Beginners 8-pack, that is definitely a highlight. Then we have the Black Desert Styles number 3, which this time has Tamer, Megu, Corsair in it. Nope, we don't actually have any info on that Faded Golden Seal, which is a bit of a surprise. But I'm guessing it's the exchange box for getting more Gamba boxes. Okay, we don't actually see it. But either way, I mean, Gamba boxes, some people really love them. I just point them out. I'm not a big fan of them, but hey, if somebody wants to fund the game, they can gladly do so. I fund it bit by bit. And with that, I wish you the absolute best of luck, especially with your hammer taps. I am looking forward to doing mine now soon, and I wish you the best of luck.